Hi there, it's the great and glorious, soon to be famous one day, NickDutch here, back on the camera yet again. Just wanted to say, yet again, thank you everyone who has subscribed, 400. Obviously that's it's a big number for me. It's a minority channel, it's not something everyone's interested in. Yes, I've got my critics. Who gives a word I can't say on a YouTube video in case I get flagged? Anyway, just a few quick words on the Ray Comfort versus Thunderfoot, or Thunderfoot versus Ray Comfort, depending upon which camp you are coming from, debate stroke video. I loved it. I watched each and every single one of them, all 10 videos. It's amazing that Thunderfoot kept his cool so much. I mean, I find it, when someone's coming out with something which is evidently a bunch of rubbish, it's simplistically expressed, it's designed to avoid any form of criticism, it's designed to avoid any form of analysis, and is faulty in terms of reasoning and logic, and has been contrived to be simplistic to the point of stupidity. I find it very difficult to actually keep my calm, and Thunderfoot actually kept his calm incredibly well during that particular video series, and I've got tremendous respect for that. Dislike Ray Comfort, obviously the name has been chosen very carefully. It's obviously a very good stage name. Ray as in obviously ray of light or similar meaning, and comforts for obvious reasons, like comfort of God, comfort of religion, and so on and so forth. So that shows that he is a showman and that he is not a religious person, which I think is something which I haven't seen anyone else mention. But he's got a stage name. He's got a stage name. So what is he? He's a performer. I am performing to you. My stage name is NickDutch. You don't think I'm actually going to give you my family name on YouTube, are you? No, of course not. That's why I've got NickDutch. It's the name I go by. It's my stage name for when I'm doing business and doing ghost hunts and all the rest of that. Okay, but it's slightly more down to earth, shall we say, than Ray Comfort. Otherwise, I could end up calling myself I don't know, Crystal Seer, which somehow does not fit my personality. Okay, Venifang X has returned to YouTube. How? Oh god. I mean, I watched some of his videos when I wanted to try and tear a few of his arguments to pieces and so on and so forth. And I find it very difficult to listen to and or watch that particular individual. He is also a showman, a reasonably good showman. He's made some mistakes in his performance, and I'm rather worried that during the hiatus when he's been away, he may have learned a little bit about how to do his performance better. Remember, he was doing it for the money all along, just for the fucking money, which is bad. But never mind, there's enough of an army of pwners out there who are going to tear him to shreds. What else am I going to talk about today? Alright, well, those are basically the main issues. So obviously, if someone is a showman, you don't take their message too seriously. Unless, of course, someone is a showman who's trying to provide another point of view, which you could take seriously if you wanted to, but bear in mind, that this is YouTube. You don't have to hang on every single word I say. Now, as I mentioned in the last little video, the little cute extra normal video that's previous to this one, if you want to have nearly any subject discussed, as long as it's not too rude, not too kinky, what am I talking about? Not too kinky, not kinky at all. Alright, and if it's any subject you want me to discuss, talk about, then shove it in the comments section below, and I will be more than happy to have a look at it and consider using it as material for the rest of the video, for a chunk of the video series, and indeed to create a series of videos based upon your ideas for what you want me to discuss. So this video and the previous one, shove your comments in there up to midday on the 31st of July this year, 2009, and I will try and do videos that will answer those particular questions and or issues. And if you don't want your username mentioned or your name mentioned, tell me. If you do not mind if I mention your username or whatever, then tell me as well. Okay, I'm sorry I haven't been doing that many videos. I've been rather unwell. The giving up smoking side of things had some bad repercussions on the health and the mood as well, and you certainly don't want to see me when I'm not very happy. Alright, so that's why I haven't been doing quite so many. Watch out for some brilliant videos next week. Some of them are going to be stimulated by your content and your ideas and your questions. Alright. I'm curious to see how the discussions about Venom Fang X's channel is going to work out as we move on into the future, and keep in touch. Alright. If it's any of my existing videos or ideas that you have struggled with, tell me via email. Email me here on YouTube, and if possible, do a link to that particular video, and I will try and elaborate on what I've been saying, what I've been talking about, and so on and so forth. Okay? Other than that, that's more or less all. I'm popping a proverbial virtual champagne cork because of hitting 400 subscribers. Let there be another 400 by ASAP. Tell all your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors, tell your next door's cat. Get everyone subscribing, and and you know, we'll turn this into the biggest bizarre channel on the face of God's own and or Goddess's own and or none of the above's own YouTube. Speak to you in a while. Bye for now.